to create A-line skirt. So 2401, right click, save as with components, and select the same folder. Okay. And here replace, you simply 2401 with 2408. Okay. 2401 with 2408. Okay, 2401, 2408, 2401. Apply. Okay. Did you get that? Okay. So, okay. So can you open this in your open with pattern design separate work area. Okay. So what do you need to do before we do anything? Yes. Is it inches? And then what else you need to do? Edit, customize, preferences. Okay. Make sure general click and go is not checked, and display you check field pieces, and most importantly path. Okay, path, make sure you have Z and then our class folder. Okay, and then apply save. So that's the first thing you need to do, and okay. So you're in inches, right? Right, then you place all tiled. Huh? How you change yours in centimeter? Here, user environment. And switch to imperial. Okay. All right, so you have these three pieces. Okay. All right, let me pause here. Okay, have you seen the graded pattern? Okay, how does it look like?
It's like a staggered line.
Yes, like a commercial pattern, right? Okay, we call it nest. It's a nest, like a nest, the bird nest. Okay, all right. So that we're going to do today, right? So before we do prepare, okay, I'm going to talk about how we grade. I want you to see my demo first. I'm going to turn off seam, okay? So this one is that front skirt, okay? This is the front skirt, okay? And this one, if you want to, let's say this one, if you have next size is 1 inch bigger, hip and waist 1 inch bigger. So how do you, if this is the paper pattern, how do you slash and spread to adjust the width by width? 1 inch bigger. You want to make skirt, hip and waist 1 inch bigger. If it's paper pattern, you need to slash and spread to, make it bigger, right? But how do you do that?
You're like,
How much?
Oh, half an inch.
2.5 minutes for this. Quarter. Because this is quadrant of the entire skirt, right? Yeah. So this has to be quarter inch bigger. So how do you make it quarter inch bigger? You just add quarter to the side.
You slash and spread it.
Well, you see that's already.
Yeah.
So, yes.
But why do you divide it into 3 instead of just into 2?
Because idea is you want to keep proportion, right? If you add slash and spread quarter inch here, so darts getting, to the side, right? If you do only slash and spread here, that's getting closer to the center. Okay, so that it's not proportional. That's what you want to do, distribute two different locations so that it grows more proportionally. Okay, so that's the width. So length, the same thing. Usually skirt has a length we don't grade, but this is the practice. So we're going to grade lengthwise too. So here also length, you cut here and cut here above hip, and then you distribute. Okay, so grading is that like a name implies, right? Like gradation. Okay, so you progressively, okay, smaller or bigger, but keeping the proportion. Okay, so that's the idea. So to do that, okay, so push this one side here. Okay, do you remember slash and spread fullness? We didn't skirt, right? Okay, so I will do my demo here. So fullness, I use parallel. Okay, and then I will, this one, it doesn't need to be exact. So I will do eyeball between center front to the dots about here. And I'm going to create slash line, hold down the shift key so that I go completely horizontal to the hemline. And I'm going to do another one between dots and side seam here, and then I guess I need to do one by one. And OK. And then I select the location, center front, and right click OK. And I'm going to change to value mode. And I'm going to, this one, how much should I spread?
1/8.
There you go, exactly. So 1/8. Okay. Then I do the same thing to here. Okay. Slide all the way. Right click OK. Stationary center front, right click OK. And 1/8. Okay. So you see, this is much better way to do than slash and spread in one location. Okay. So that's the way. So now we increased 1/4 inch, right? Total. Okay. So that's, okay. So this is exactly probably you do on the paper, right? So you see that, okay. Questions so far?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
Which one?
Just one of those slashes.
Okay. So here you will select advanced, fullness, parallel. Okay. And then you will eyeball it between center front to dark about here in the middle, right? Left click and then hold down your shift key and then bring all the way to the hem and right click OK. Okay. And stationary location to remain stationary is center front and right click OK. And you enter 1/8 to spread.
1/8.
1/8. Why 1/8? Yes, half of the quarter. Yes.
Why are we adding the 1 inch?
Why?
Yeah.
Oh, so
Instead of
the
just
skirt grading, one side is 1 inch bigger.
Oh, so we are grading it manually one size bigger.
This one, yes,
Okay.
practice. So then we move on to computer grading.
Oh, okay.
I want you to understand the logics of what we're going to do. Okay. And then here, same here. Okay. And then you will spread 1/8. Okay. Okay. So that's that. Now, if you look at handouts here, okay, the skirt, this is the width. Now, what about the, where is that? Handouts, I put here, it's here. No. Where's handouts? TC21. Great. Okay, so here, can you see? So I did 1/8, 1/8, right?
Mhm.
So then above hip, growth is 1/4 inch, and then below hip is 1/8. So how we do that? Same thing. So you will do advanced, fullness, parallel, and you eyeball between side hip, sideways to the hip line, about in the middle. I will do below, don't cut into dots, okay? So a little below the dots, okay? So like that. And right click OK. Make sure waist is stationary so that dot doesn't move. And then add how much? Quarter. Okay. Then between hip and hem, okay, so you're going to closer to hem will be probably easier to fix. And you draw the line. And waist, again, waistline is stationary. And then spread, this time is 1/8. Okay. So by doing this, you see the whole silhouette, the shape is still, you didn't really distort the shape. Okay.
Professor,
Uh-huh.
when I expanded mine, it didn't highlight the places that I expanded a little bit.
Maybe in between.
Yeah, it just didn't, but it's not like showing the
Okay.
lines.
So if it doesn't show the color, you go to here, view, okay, and there is fullness. Okay, if you turn off, it doesn't show. Is that maybe the reason? Can you click? No? Okay. So make sure turn this on. Okay, it's highlighted like that. Leave it there. Okay. Then let's go to edit, customize, preferences. Okay. And the color tab. In the color tab. Okay. Yes. And if you go down to miscellaneous colors, fullness, is the same color as the body? Okay, so you will click that and then change to different color.
Yeah, it's not highlighted.
Yeah, so change that some like a blue or whatever that color is. And apply. It doesn't show? Well, that means you didn't really spread, probably.
It shows the areas
Uh-huh.
it shows the areas that are so
Okay, well, it looks like you're good. So, okay. All right. Huh? Yeah. Oh, you need to swap. Did you do it?
I think
About advanced swap. So you save this as like this file, save as, okay,
just the front.
just the front, okay, slash, and then you will what do you call that, slash, okay, just add slash, save, and say okay.
If they are invalid.
That's what you can confirm okay. So put it aside, okay. Now you will pull this down again from into your work area, okay. Pull from the top, from the ribbon. Hmm? Okay. So now let's do practice here. Should I So before we grade, okay, do you remember about rule table? You remember rule table? What was the rule table?
The side things.
Yes. So here, if you look at the bottom, okay, you also say, you see number 4?
Yeah.
And if you click the down arrow, you see you have size 0 to 18, okay? So this is something called rule table. It's already attached, assigned to this skirt, okay? Rule table, okay? So if you don't, sometimes when you develop the pattern, okay, it says number 1, that means the pattern is not, rule table is not attached, okay? So let's do again, okay, everyone? So go to, select the grade menu, grade tab, grade, and on the ribbon all the way to the left, you have.
My tab on the bottom is not showing.
What do you mean?
I don't have the.
Oh, so if you don't have it, if you don't see that the ribbon at the bottom, you go to edit, customize, screen layout. Okay, screen layout, and then maybe you forgot status bar. Check the status bar.
It's checked.
What about user input info bar? Yes, info bar maybe.
Yeah.
Are these all checked like mine? User input info bar.
I reset it and it worked.
Okay, all right. What was it again? Yes. Go to grade, assign rule table on the left side. Okay, select, and then move your cursor in your work area. Right click, select all. Right click, select all, and right click OK. And make sure you have devices Z. Path is our folder, and then you select FD321 skirt. FD321 skirt. Do you see that? FD321. That's the rule table we're going to assign. Okay, FD321 skirt. Say OK, and confirm OK. Okay. Now you should see the number. Size 8 is the standard for this one. Do you see the bottom? Now you see 8.
Yeah.
Okay. That means you are successful. If you see the 8, number 8 at the bottom. Okay. So let's save before nothing happens. Okay, save, right click, select all. Okay, save. Select piece. Okay, yes. Okay. All right.
Professor, you went to grade.
Grade, assign rule table.
Oh, okay. And then just put the pattern.
Yes. And then select FD321 skirt as a rule table. Okay. Okay. So what I like to do is I'm going to all right, so it's a rule table, and then there's another tab at the bottom, rules. Okay, so this is where you see the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so number 1, X movement, Y movement to 0. Okay, rule number 2, XY movement, 3A. Okay, side hem, XY movement. So basically, you enter all these movement. XY movement. Okay, so because if we go back to here, okay, where's that? Not this one. Okay. So if you look at this here, so this is the number 1 point. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so this is number 5.5, right? Okay, so this number 1 point, it's a 0 movement. Okay, number 5, how much does it move from here, from 0 movement? If you go this direction, okay, number 5 has to move in positive y direction, 1/8 to 1/8, that means quarter inch, right? This point has to move quarter inch positive in the y direction, x direction is 0, okay? But when you get to this point, okay, number 2, from here, quarter inch, 1/8, that means 3/8. So x movement, is that positive or negative?
Negative.
Right. So number 2 point, y movement is 0, okay? X movement is positive 3/8,
Minus.
but negative minus 3/8. Yeah. What about number 3? Y movement is
Quarter.
positive quarter. X movement
Minus 3.
minus 3/8. So you see from this the base point, you know if you assign the rule number, you know how much XY movement is. So that's basically the chart indicates. Each number you assign XY movement, when you assign the number, the pattern point moves according to the XY number you assign. Okay. So that's how grading is controlled in a computer program. Okay. So you do have to have first establish this rule table, okay, which is where's the rule table? Okay. It looks very complex. So this is more specialized actually work. Industry usually have grader, okay, specialized in grading, because this is very simple. Airline scout is simple to grade. But what happens if you have like a more complex style, right? More draped style, or or asymmetrical style. So these are grading. It gets very, very complex. So this has to have very specialized the skills. It's very expensive, right? When you send out grading, or you know that, how much they charge?
I didn't get to the invoice, but
But it's okay.
because then it's like limited how often we would do it. She wanted to make sure that we got it right the first time because
Yes. Also, you really have to person who grade has to really understand the garment construction too. Okay, because it sometimes looks good on computer, but when you actually cut and sew, sometimes it doesn't look good. So grading is actually a very important part when you get to production. Okay, so did you understand these numbers? Okay, so that's the number. So somebody has to. But it's easy. You only need to create once. Okay, then you use this. So often there's 2 ways to develop this table. One is according to like a skirt table, pants, jacket, so different categories. Then some grading person has only one rule table, have 3-digit numbers. So strictly based XY permutations, okay, and then use that like a number. So that's different ways of using this rule table. All right. So let's get back to here. So let's try this together. Okay. All right. So place your front skirt. Okay. And you're going to right click. Okay. Right click. Okay. Edit point info. Okay. Edit point info. Make sure you use the one that not this one. Okay. Not the one that you slash and spread. Use that new one. Okay. Front skirt. Okay. And so once you have this window opened, okay, so this is how I like you to select. Okay, don't just click the corner. I like you to use marquee to select the corner like this. The reason why is that if you see apply to both ends point check, right? Okay, so just we don't want to take the test because this corner is actually not 1 point, actually 2 points. Okay, composite of end point of this line and the end point of this line. There's actually 2 points overlapping each other. Okay, so when you click the point, you may be only selecting one end of this line, not end of this line. Okay, so that's why use the marquee. so that you're making sure selecting the both endpoints. So select. So once it's highlighted, in the D1 box, okay, in D1 box, gray rule D1 box, you enter 1, apply. Okay, so if you don't see any number, go to view, the menu at the top, view, okay, and then point gray rule, turn on view, point gray rule on. Okay, view, point gray rule on. So then you see the number, right? Okay, and then continue edit point. Next, you select the center front hem and enter number 2 in D1 box, apply. Okay, and side hem, number 3, apply. And side hip, there's a notch at side hip, right? Select the notch. And that is number 4. Apply. Okay. And side waist. Okay. Side waist is what? Number 5. Yes.
I just want to make sure, are we doing it on a noose? We're doing it on a noose?
Yes, new skirt. Okay. Okay. And so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last one is dots. So when you select the dots, I like you to see what I do here. Okay, use the mark key to cover entire dots like this. Okay. And then enter number 6. Apply. Okay. I think I did something now right here. Oh yes, I did. I forgot to swap the, let me do it again. Modify. Swap. All right.
Is it advanced swap?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna. Oh, that line. So sorry. Modify. Piece action. No.
No, you want advanced.
What did I do? Swap, right? Oh no, it's advanced
Yeah.
swap. Sorry. I'm not with myself today.
I'll get rid of the
Advanced.
Yeah.
I forgot to swap. Remember? So it should be like this, right? Is it yours like this? Yes. So now, once you enter all the numbers, what do you need to do if you want to see whether your grade is successful or not? Go to grade, grade all sizes, grade view all sizes, okay, and then click the piece and right click OK, and turn on see more. Oh, I see. You know why? I forgot to mention. Okay, everyone. I forgot to. I skipped the one process here. Okay, because if you turn on view gray rule, right? Okay, you should maybe you have other numbers. You see the in between other numbers, right? Because not only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you have some weird numbers, correct? Okay, so let's do this together. Okay, so because also waistband and back also. So place all these 3 pieces together. Okay, place we do it again. Okay, front, back, waistband together. Okay, and right click to edit point info. Okay, now this time you select and all parts, pattern parts like this, front, side, back, everything like this. Okay, then in the D1 box you enter -1. -1 is delete all the grading information. Okay, so now it's nothing there, right? Nothing there. 8. Yes, because you didn't assign the rule table. Grade, assign rule table, right click, select all, and then FD321. Okay. Let's do it again, everyone. Okay. So, the front, I'm going to do it again. Okay. So right click to edit point, and I'm going to select this one. This is number 1. Apply. This is number 2. Apply. Oh. And this is number 3.
How'd you putting in number 2? Just like created the line.
Where?
Like I didn't put 3, 4, 5, but it created the grade.
I know, but you have to actually.
Oh,
Oh, how are you? How was it?
oh, it's fun. Sweaty.
So this would be number 6. Okay, so yours should look like this. Is you like this now?
Wait, how did you do the lines? To get the lines to have all the
Oh, grade. Sorry, view, grade rules. Oh no, sorry. Grade all sizes, and then click the piece. Okay, so you are going to use today, what's the station number? So I'm going to give you a hint. So I like you to, you ready? So this is the gray rule table. Okay, so rule number 7, waistband center front. Rule number 8, waistband left. When you're looking at, not dwellers, looking at your pattern. On the left side, number 8. On the right side end is number 9. Okay, 7, 8, 9. Okay, did you get that? So here, this is the center front. So right click, edit point, and then select the center front. That will be what? 7. Apply. And then the left side, you select, this will be number 8. Apply. Okay. And then here is what? Number 9. Apply. Okay. So 7, 8, 9. Okay, 7. Center front is 7. Left side is 8. And then right side is 9. Let's see if it's graded. Grade all sizes. Click piece. And it grows. Okay.
Mine.
Huh?
Mine
Yours don't
on
look
a
like that?
diagram. Yeah. I can.
Oh, oh, I'm sorry, everyone. Oh, your waistband is on the wrong direction. So it has to be in this direction. So you need to rotate. Cut on a straight grain. Okay, your waistband should be on a straight grain. Okay, if it's on a cross grain waistband, you need to rotate. And then change to straight grain. Okay.
Wait, I thought.
Yeah, I mean, both are correct, but for grading, we want to do this one. Yeah, otherwise it doesn't work, right? Did it work? I don't think so. Yeah. So all 3 pieces like this now, everyone? Yes, that means your grading project is successful. So save this. Save this. You save as. You need to save as, and then add slash at the end. Save as. File save as.
Yeah, but it should be like file, or should it keep it separate?
Keep it separate. Yes, just keep it in a folder, okay, so that I can see. Yes. Okay. So these are graded pattern pieces. Okay. and I'm going to view and undo grade rules, okay? And I'm going to turn to seam on. So now it looks like a regular pattern pieces, okay? So, and then turn off seam allowance again. Now, when you have graded patterns, if sometimes you need to check smallest size or bigger size, how different they are, you can go to grade and then selected sizes. Okay, if you do grade selected sizes, I'll click this and then I'm going to select smallest one and then control key with the largest one, open. See, I can see the smallest and largest. Okay, so grade all sizes or selected sizes. Okay, and the restack is you can, for example, I want to this as a base point, so you can see the different way of checking the grade. Okay, or here it's called restacking. Okay, this is just, I'm sure you don't really need to do it. Just other tools you can check the grain. Okay, grain map.
How did you do that?
Restacking. Okay. All right. So then these are graded size. So you can see from size 2 to size 16, right? Now, don't you have often, oh, I like this pattern, but this is too big. Can I have size 2 pattern, for example? Okay. So this is actually, you can do that. Okay. So here, if you go to create piece, okay, graded size, okay. Then I'm going to select all 3 of them. Okay. Then I will select, I want to size 2, for example. Okay, size 2. Okay. See, now I have. If you click the piece, so at the bottom you see the size. So this is size 2, this is size 2, and this is size 2, and this one is size 8. Okay, so you can see, oh, you see how small, small it is. So this is size 2, and you make sure you save. Okay, when you save, file, save as. So you need to file, save as. Make sure you save with different name. Okay, because otherwise it's going to overwrite. Okay, so that's how you create different smaller or bigger sizes by going to create piece graded size. Okay, if the pattern is only, it works when pattern is graded. Okay, so you can make smaller size, larger size. Okay, and what else you need to do? I guess that's it, right? Grading.
So do you want us to create 2 new pieces, 2 and 16, or just 1?
Just 1. 2, size 2, or select the size. So can you try that at least? And then save. You don't need to, just save them. You don't need to create a new model. Okay. So go to create piece graded size. Okay. And you select the original 3 pieces and right click OK. And then choose the one that you want. Larger one, smaller one, that's up to you. Let's say I want 16. Okay. Click, click, click. Right click, okay? Then you have size 16, size 16. Okay. So these are size 16. So once you created different sizes, go to File, Save As, and then you add, make sure you say yes, and then at the end, you enter dash your size. That at the end of that piece name, you enter dash size. Okay. Confirm yes, and then dash your size. Dash 16. Okay. And save.
And we're turning that into.
Huh?
Are we turning that?
So this one you just leave in the folder.
Pieces, right?
Mm-hmm.
Model.
These are the loose pieces, you save that in. Okay. And then the one that you graded, you will zip file and then submit. In,
So we zip file the model.
yeah, you need to zip file the model. You good, Annie?
So that and slash.
Yes, very good. That's it.